Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Ade here again. If this is your first time seeing me, seeing my face, my name is Ade and I film about faith, motherhood and lifestyle. And if you're an existing subscriber, you're very welcome. I really want to appreciate our new subscribers. Honestly, I want to thank you guys for finding my content worthy of even subscribing to my channel. It honestly means a lot to me. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a chit chat while I do my makeup. I'm sure you can already see from the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a chit chat of why I stopped being a Nigerian Gele artist. Okay, so if you don't already know, anyway, I'm going to brief you. I'm going to give you all the full gist. Okay, let's just get this video started. Anyway, so yeah, so if you don't already know, before I came to the UK, back in Nigeria, immediately after my youth service. If you don't know what youth service is basically a 1 year after you finish your university education, where you just go to serve your country basically. So you're posted to another state, and you're assigned to tasks and duties, just to serve your country and all of the I'm going to be using. Anyway, I'm going to link everything I'm using in the description box, so if you would like to purchase anything, you can always just check. So I learned how to tie gele, and after my youth service, and I started tying it at home on my mom, on my sister, and I just developed this really nice, very nice passion for it. So it was something I loved to do. I came from a master's program, so I already like perfected some of my skill in tying Nigerian gele. If I see some of the works that I've done in the past, I'm going to put them on the screen. So yeah, so when I came, so there was a wedding that happened sometimes in June 2015. Yeah, so yeah, that was this wedding, and so I tied my gele actually, and people saw it and they were like, "Oh, who tied your gele for you?" And I'm like, "Myself." And they were like, "Oh, this is so beautiful, can you tie for me, can you tie for me?" So I tied for a number of people before we went to for the church service of that wedding. When we got to this wedding, the so other people that didn't go to the wedding from the church where this in the city where I lived with us, they saw me tying gele and they were like, "Oh, are you tying gele here?" And I'm like, yes. And then there was actually, and before then there was this man. It was like, "Oh, why are you tying gele for free? Be collecting money from them. This is a skill, this is a skill." So I'm like, actually, this man is very true. He's very correct. So I just said, anyway, so I just continued tying my gele anyway. And so I just continued. And so there was someone that came, like I said, I tied her gele and she liked it. And then as at 2015, as at 2015, so I just told her it's £5, which is the normal charge or the normal fee anybody would just charge you for you tying their gele for them. So I told her it was £5 and she paid. And anyway, so after then, any other person that came, you have to bring your £5. I'm not going to tie any free thing for you. Anyway, so yeah, that's how I just tied for that person. Other people started coming. I'm like, ooh, I'm getting popular. So there was this person, that was my first encounter. So there was this person that I tied for from the church back where I was, and she was like, and people were coming, they were bringing money and everything, and she was like, "Oh, that I should help her do again." And I told that person, "Auntie, you bring money, oh." And she was like, how will I tell her to bring money? That even the ones I'm tying is just, I'm just how will I put this? That is just luck. That is not like I know how to tie it well. All I knew was, you bring money before I tie anything for you. Anyway, So this lady, she got angry, and then she just went and she just tried to just do something on her head. Anyway, so after she did what she did, the party continued, and if anyone came, or if any new person came and was looking for somebody to tie their gele, somebody will come and call me from. In fact, that day I made more. I think I made over 50 pounds that day. Ah, God. And then I was a student, so you can imagine how much 50 pounds was to me. So I was so happy with my 50 pounds. I was so happy. So Asha went home that day. Oh, then so there was this lady before I went home that day. So there was this lady. She told me to come and tie gele for her, and I tied her gele. And guess what? I told her how much the price was. I told her it was £5, and she said okay. And when we finished, she gave me $5. I'm like, wait a minute, ma. What are you trying to do? Are we getting ourselves here? So I just told her that no, ma, I can't collect it. That she was not like, I can change it. I'm like, no, ma, I cannot change. Just give me my £5 and let me go. So anyway, Shisha eventually gave me so apparently she was trying to cheat me. I don't understand why, these elderly people, they like to do that sometimes when they see that you're a small girl, so to speak, and they just like to cheat you or just ride you. Anyway, I made sure I collected my £5 that day. That was my first encounter. Write it down. Oh. So be writing down the reasons why I just decided that no, I'm not doing this. And the funny thing is, yeah, it's not something that fetches me a lot of money. It's just something that that is my passion, and I just realized that okay, I can turn this passion into profit. Okay, so even the profit, sometimes when I go to tie gele, the cost of my transport does not even cover the amount I'm getting from tying people's gele, no matter how much people I tie for. So the cost of my transport is usually more. So at the end of the day, I end up losing, and that is another reason why I've decided that no, I'm not going to do this again. So that's another point. Just write it down. So I'm going to tell you my second encounter. This lady who is now my very, very, very good friend on Instagram. So she just messaged me for a collaboration. That okay, she will tie gele and she'll do the makeup while I'll tie the gele, and that way we can make ourselves know, our brands known, and all of those things. And I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. So I was so happy. So she came to my house. We did a photo shoot for work. So she called me another time, and she said, so there's this person that called her for a job, that okay, let's go out together and do this job. You will tie gele while I do the makeup. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then we went, and then when we got there, as in the way people will talk to you sometimes, and they will I say they wasted our time? I don't even know. Anyway, that's another encounter, Sha. So these people came in. When they came in, they were just all over the place, and then they said some things. Okay, so the person that actually had the contract with those people was supposed to be there. She told us she was going to meet us there, and eventually she did not come. And then the other people, so the customers, let me just put it that way, so they were now talking. They were not like, oh, this person is not here, but our apprentices are here. Me and the other lady were like, hold on, man, hold on, sir. We are not apprentices. We also have our own brand. We are just working together. Again, like I said, you see these elderly people, and when they see young people or young girls, they just try to just just have their way and play on their intelligence and all of those things. So we just told those people like there and then that, oh no, we are not apprentice, so that we are just working together. And they were like, oh, okay, oh, they are sorry. And my third encounter was this one. This one was, I'm just like, nah, this is it, like this is it. So there was this that me to that, like there are 8 people that wants to tie gele, that oh, can I get there for 9 o'clock and all of those things. And I'm like, oh, why not, I can, like, yeah, I'm more than happy to. So I went to tie gele. And bear in mind that one person is just £5, so 8 people, that's like £30. So I took a taxi, because the bus route was like, before, if I decide to take the bus, it's going to take me longer, and it doesn't just make sense. So I just decided to just take the take a taxi. So taxi was already like over £10. Okay, so put it down. So taxi was already like over 10 pounds. And so when I got there, I asked the receptionist when, oh, that I'm here for this person, so so and so person. And she, anyway, I just got to the room, so I tied Gele for this woman. She was so nice. She was really really nice. In fact, she appreciated the fact that, oh, they told me this time and I actually came this time. So um so there was another person that came. She was not part of those 8 people, okay? So she came, and mind you, the first person, she was supposed to give me 5 pounds, but she gave me 7 pounds, okay? So yeah, I really really appreciated that. So there was another person that came, and she was not part of those 8 people, like I said. And she just told me, oh, that she also wanted to tie. And in my mind, I'm like, oh, these people upstairs, like, hey, they told me to come 8, hope they will not be angry and all of those things. So after tying for the woman that was not part of them, guess what happened? So she led me to where the other people were upstairs, and these people were still sleeping. Yeah, they told me to come 8 o'clock, and I got there and they were still sleeping. So we knocked and knocked and knocked and knocked. After so much time, they opened and they were like, oh, that they are still sleeping, that the engagement ceremony, so they had the engagement ceremony like the day before, that the engagement ceremony took them, it was like late in the night. And that, will I come to the party, will I come to I'm like, no, I'm not coming to the party. That the person that told me to come only told me to come here to tie for 8 people, tie for 8 people, and just go on with my business. Like, it was on a Saturday. Like, then my son was still like about 5 months, and it was just with my husband, and I was just so worried, like, oh, he's going to be, he's going to cry and all of those things. Anyway, so they now told me, can you come to the party in the afternoon? I'm like, nah, I'm not coming in the afternoon and all of those things. So I just got very upset. Like, why would you tell me to come 8 o'clock and then you tell me you are still sleeping? Can I come in the afternoon to the party? And anyway, so the lady now said, okay, she's gonna take my number and then call me when they're at the party in the afternoon. Guess what? They did not call till today, till tomorrow. They did not call me. So that was what happened. And on that day, eventually, and bear in mind that I only ended up tying Gele for 2 people. So anyway, so by the time I had gotten to that, by the time I left that venue, I was already short. Like, I'm like, oh my goodness, like, why did this happen to me? I spent almost more than, so even when I was going back with a taxi, because like I said, I couldn't take the bus. I was like, I had already spent, even more than I had collected. And remember, when things like this happen, I always think to myself, okay, dear, you don't give up. Remember why you started. And I thought to myself, dear, the only reason why you started was because this is a hobby for you, and you know that you can use this to bring income, even when you know that this is not so much. So first of all, I'm using a lot of my time going and coming back, so it's a lot of my time that is going out there, and nothing really is coming in. 5 pounds, what would 5 pounds do? You can imagine going for, what's it called now, going to tie Gele for someone, and they are just 2, or even, let me even say, there are 4 people. That's like 20 pounds, and then think about your transport and everything. I just thought to myself, dear, this thing is not worth it. So I've just decided that, okay, when anyone is like maybe having a ceremony, a friend, or someone I know, I don't mind doing it for them for free. Like, it is my hobby, it's something that I love to do. I really don't mind. But when it comes to like using it to make money, is really really not worth it. So those were just the reasons that that I just decided to just stop tying Nigerian Gele as as a business. And I just decided to stop it. Like, nah, it's not worth it at all. It's not really really worth it. So yeah, I hope you're liking this look so far. I'm loving it. I like it. I'm not wearing lashes because I don't like lashes, even though I try. We just don't work out. I just prefer to invest in mascara. Okay. So yeah, so that's what happened, and that's why. But actually, I just remembered something now. The only reason why I'm not really regretting that day is because, you remember the first one I told you that told me to come in, that gave me 7 pounds instead of 5 pounds. This woman actually prayed for me. I don't know why. you know, um I think she asked if I was married, if I had a child, everything. So I told her, and you know, she just prayed for me. And I actually think in my heart, to be honest, that was the reason why God, you know, allowed me to go there. Like God just wanted her to bless me, you know, for a reason or the other. I really don't know why, but yeah. So that's the only consolation I have, to be honest. So yeah, that's what happened, and I hope you've enjoyed this story time video. This is a final look. I hope you like it. I honestly do like it. Like, I just love it. It's soft. I always like my makeup soft. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, those are the reasons why I decided to just stop being a Nigerian Gele artist. And then yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this story time video. If you want more videos like this, me doing a get ready with me and telling you, having a chit chat, or just telling you a story, let me know in the comment section. If you have any video ideas, if you want me to do any videos, let me know in the comment section. Also, if you would like to collaborate with me, you already know what to do. Just send your girl a DM, okay, and let us talk, or just send me an email. I'm going to put my email address across the screen so that you can see. Yeah, that's the end of this video, and I really do hope that you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share. I give you permission to share, and please subscribe. A percentage number of people watch my videos and don't subscribe. I really don't understand why. You keep coming back to watch my videos and you're not subscribed. It's not fair, okay? Please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget that you are the best version of you. I will see you next time. Mwah.